Welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are back with Person of Interest on to episode 21. Now then, last episode, putting everything else to a side, Samaritan is online, fully functional, and Decima, the guy, has given it its first directive, order, whatever you want to call it. Find me Harold Finch. Let's go find out what happens, shall we? This is episode 21. Yeah, he's gone AWOL, hasn't he?
For a week, no call, no text, not even a smoke signal.
Finch will reach out to us when he's good and ready and ambush.
Who are the party crashers?
Decima trigger teams. Waiting for you with no less than 6 submachine guns and 1 honest-to-goodness Russian RPG-7.
And I can assure you, Senator, Samaritan is running as smooth as a Swiss watch.
How long will it take? You've
Why
had
are you
all
so
the city's
impatient?
domain awareness feeds for 4 hours already.
All
Right,
probable
list.
terrorists in the city of New York, pinpointed, categorized, and tracked with an up-to-the-second GPS.
You know we've gotten dozens of results already. Any one of these guys is practically gift-wrapped.
And we'll deliver. But not until after we've located Harold Finch.
If we have it combine everything it knows about Harold Finch and ask it to find his closest living connection,
Yeah.
let's see what it comes up with.
When that light switches, we're screwed. We can't worry about irrelevant numbers now.
What is it thinking? Telling us to lay low, then handing us a new number?
There's no time.
This is a life. I want a name.
They're going to
Fine.
change.
She's giving it to me. I'll tell you on... Oh, no.
What?
Looks like Samaritan's found a connection. There.
Obey her.
Who is she?
I'm not sure. Could be family, a friend, a coworker.
I knew it. I knew that was his weak link.
In my father's house are many rooms.
It's meant to be his
If I
funeral.
go to prepare a place for you, I will come again. Bombing was such a tragedy, so many lives taken at once. I beg your pardon.
No one came.
Not a crowd. He didn't really have any family, but a friend or a coworker.
That's the saddest thing you can
One
possibly
other
have
person who knew how
when it's your time.
truly special
one
Harold
cares.
was and wanted to say goodbye.
Really careful with this. Those are paintings.
Wow, you're an artist, huh?
Yeah.
My daughter loves to paint. Oh, she'll be so excited. Nice of
What's
you to do
going on
that.
here? There we go.
Late for the flu shot.
Got to her first, thank God.
Detective Stills. We met before, do you remember?
Where did you come from?
Deploy all operatives into the field. Bring me Grace Hendricks. And eliminate the rest.
It's not safe for you in here. That's a good point.
No, it isn't.
Lionel, meet Grace. She's got some very bad people trying to hurt her.
I don't know what's going on, but these detectives saved my life.
Yeah, they're good at that.
All units, take positions. Sir, we have the precinct surrounded.
It's lousy, but it's warm.
Thank you.
How you holding up?
Looks like she might not be safe here.
I know they come off a little stiff, but they've saved my life dozens of times. Trust me, they're the good guys. Is there a problem, Detective? Lieutenant Fusco.
Special Agent Maybank.
Oh, of
Nope.
course.
I'll just run that
I
in,
just wanted
jar.
to question your suspect. I had a feeling she was tied to something bigger.
Hello.
Hate to crash the party, but a mutual friend thought I could help in here.
So you got yourself arrested.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Is there a problem, sir?
We're not the only ones with eyes and ears everywhere.
No, you're not. What did she say? I didn't say anything. Oh, that's Detective Stills. Now she knows it's not real.
Hendricks, Grace R. BFA Rhode Island School of Design, MFA Yale. You're a smart lady. So listen to what happens when you walk out that door. If you're not shot by one of 3 former Force Recon scout snipers, you'll be grabbed by some lummox named Zachary in an SUV with bogus Ohio plates. You're in a situation you can't control that's larger than you can imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Sit tight.
What's that thing?
An induction coil.
Yeah, I get
This is
that.
the precinct's telecom box. The wires from all the cameras run through this wall.
Right,
Each of
got
those
you.
wires is protected by a copper sheath.
Got it
What, are you
now.
trying to burn the place down?
Just cooking it a little.
Yeah, you better not be calling China.
Just down the street, actually.
The explosion occurred on the top floor. All units in area respond immediately.
That will be enough. Damn it. I suppose it was inevitable.
And yes, we're off the radar as long as we're outside the 5 boroughs. Samaritan can't see this far. These are dead zones in the city. Spots where our machine can't find a hint of audio or visual surveillance.
There's always dead
I'm
zones.
guessing it's our best shot at finding Grace.
Then let's go take a look.
Stop the clock, sports fans. How do either of you plan on getting us back into the city?
I mean, they're going to question this girl. And there's no point going too far with an interrogation or going to torture or anything because she knows nothing.
What right do you have to abduct me,
They don't.
to keep me here?
Your questions only delay my own. Please. Now tell me, Grace Hendricks, who exactly are you?
You can lose the hat. Whole area's a dead zone, meaning camera-free. And since we ditched our phones, I took the liberty of grabbing a few of these on the way
Radios?
out of the 8th.
There's nothing here but employee records.
She's got to be on one of those 4 container ships at dock.
Good place to question someone.
What do you say we take a look behind door number 4?
Sealed container.
Takes a big crew to run a ship this size.
So where is everybody?
Oh,
Discoloration of the lips, fingernails.
yeah.
Signs of respiratory arrest, I'm guessing. Botulinum toxin. Samaritan, but it's already online.
You think it's scary now? Samaritan's a brand new system. A child learning to crawl. These servers are for when it can run.
Watch it!
Can't question a dead guy. But maybe this can help.
Ready when you are. And receiving orders via self-deleting text.
They never make it easy, do they?
A building in Brooklyn.
If Decima's camped out there, then Grace probably is too. Let's go.
The part where I tell you I'm an illustrator who has no idea what she's doing here, or the part where you don't believe me?
I'm simply trying to get a sense of your life and the people in it. Mom, Dad. No one else?
Nobody. Friends. Mostly artists. I was engaged once, 4 years ago.
Shit.
But he's dead now.
What's his name?
I'm truly sorry. How did it happen? Please tell me about Harold.
Elaborate. How's she supposed to know? It doesn't matter if you think someone's dead, does it?
His remains were lost at sea.
Oh,
And my
dear.
closure's none of your business.
Can you name any one thing about Harold that you know to be absolutely true? Harold Martin, freelance software engineer, orphan with a love of art and a heart of gold.
Are you implying that Harold lied to me?
I'm implying that your Harold lived a remarkably anonymous life.
I don't know who you are or how this ends, but we're done here. The thing about growing up that way, you get good at spotting lies. So good that you start expecting them from everyone. Against every instinct, I gave him my trust.
You truly loved him, didn't you?
I would have done anything to save him. And Harold would have done anything for me.
He still is.
Sir, we lost him. They engineered a distraction.
Now, why would they create a distraction that dragged us all the way to one side of the city? Unless they were on their way to the other.
Next time, we need to hide from an all-sync supercomputer. We're getting separate trunks.
Don't even think about it. Dickhead.
You find
He
Grace?
was more
Found her
capable than
interrogation
most
room
export would be.
Still warm, we just missed her.
Friend here is gonna tell us everything he knows about Grace and Samaritan.
All you need to know about Miss Hendricks is that she's with me. and for the moment, quite safe.
Let her go.
Jesus, that's dedication.
In exchange for Harold Finch.
That's not going to happen.
What makes you think we'd agree to that?
Your agreement is irrelevant.
Finch.
It's the only place it'd be.
How did you take out the camera?
I still have a few tricks left. I'd hoped maybe it wasn't too late, that I could warn her.
We're not giving you to Decima, Harold. We just got you back. The three of us will come up with some kind of way.
No, any change of plans would put Grace at risk, and I can't allow that. The two of you will stay with me and make sure that Decima holds up their end of the deal. Understood? There's one more thing. I'd like you to avoid violence if at all possible.
We're too exposed.
And there are cameras everywhere, which is why we do nothing. No one fires a shot unless we have to.
From the day the machine went online, part of me knew that I would never be able to sever myself from it. I tried to guard myself, stay hidden from the government, the authorities, people looking. This moment was always looking for me.
And this is meant to be about stopping bad people, not doing this to your own.
I have to accept it.
I don't like this.
Keep yourself alive, Harold. I'll be coming for you.
Remember what I said. She's all that matters.
Get her out of here now. They have what they want for now, but that won't stop them from coming after you again. Which is why you should open this. That job you were looking at in Italy, the job begins next week. They'll set you up with an apartment, a stipend, all under the name on that passport. Lionel here will get you to the airport safely. All I know for sure is you loved him. He loved you back.
Good vague answer.
One terrorist, as requested. His real name and what he was planning.
I'll be in touch.
Yeah, throw him out.
So Samaritan's losing the feeds then?
For the moment, we've gained the Senator's confidence and something far more valuable. Drive.
Guess what's in the back of here?
We now have 7 of Samaritan's servers.
You blindfolded her. I appreciate that.
Least I could do. After all, you've been a very hard man to find.
The end. Okay, episode 21. That was really good. And it was kind of inevitable at this point. I don't think I really need to add too much to this because it's going to go in a certain direction now, and I can't really second guess what's going to happen. The Senator's already had his display, their beta test. So if that guy's possible threat as a terrorist pans out, they're going to get the green light. So Samaritan shut back down for now, but only for now. It's a temporary situation. I'm really happy that she never got to see him, because that would have just blown her world apart. And for Harold as well, because that's the last thing he wants. He cut ties and did what he did to protect her, and all of that work and sacrifice would have been lost just by her setting eyes on him, because it would have just come out as to seem to have been all a lie. But Root's got other plans. I knew she was going to take the servers. I don't precisely know what they're going to do with them, whether that's to give it more power or what. I don't know. So our situation is, for the time being, the only person watching is our machine. I feel like it should have a name by now. and they're in the clear. We've now got 2 episodes left of the season, episode 22 and 23. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be, both episodes are going to be a huge build up to the end of the season. So there we go. I will see you for episode 22 in 2 or 3 days' time. Till then, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you for that episode. Take care.